How can I help you?
Yeah, so my question is mainly around stewardship, but of like my time.
Okay.
Um, I am on a debt pay down journey, thanks to some tools I've been getting from you, by the way.
Okay.
Um, but I have a side business that I haven't been giving a lot of my time to because I work full time. I'm finishing up a master's this year. I'm married. There's a lot going on.
Okay.
But as far as my side gig goes, I'm good at it. I know I can make some money with it, and I want to take advantage of the tax advantages too.
hmm
So I wanted to kind of see if you had, I don't know if it's encouragement, advices, maybe around how I can structure my time so that I can at least put maybe 3 hours a week into my side business so that I can accelerate the debt pay down.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's talk about it. Give me a ballpark figure of how much debt you currently have right now.
Okay. Between an auto loan and student loans, we'll round it up. We'll say 53,000.
53K. Okay, 53K in
Yeah.
debt. Your 8 to 5 job. How much is that average? Well, what's your household income? Because you are married, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. So between myself and my husband, we're at I think like 9K a month after taxes.
9K a month.
Yes.
So that's net. Okay,
Yes.
that's good. All right, cool, great. And you said you have kids?
No, not yet.
No
We're
kids.
debt and everything else first, then kids.
Okay. How long y'all been married?
4 years this summer.
4 years this summer. Congrats, man. That's amazing. Y'all in your 20s, 30s, or 40s?
20s. I'm 27.
20s. All right, sounds good. All right, so this is good stuff. This is really good stuff. Your side business, what is it?
It is resume writing and career coaching.
Oh my gosh, Brittany, Brittany, you
But
work 9 to 5 from home?
yes, I'm a project engineer for a software company during the day.
Brittany. Okay, so to write someone's resume, how much would you charge?
Um, so I've been looking at my prices. So from scratch, I think I'm doing like $100 for from scratch. Yeah.
$100 from scratch?
Yeah.
No, man, we need to go up 150 from scratch.
Okay.
100 to make up. Like, so
Okay.
if they give you a resume, hey, $100 a doctorate. 150 to 175 if you want me to do the full thing. If you want a custom resume for a specific job, that's 225.
Okay. That's what I focus on. So that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. So if you're saying, hey, I know I'm about to apply for this at this place for this specific job, I need you to doctor my resume up for that specific job, that's easy 200 to 225. Okay?
Okay.
That's easily 200 to 225. All right. How long does it take you to write a resume? So a good quality resume, how long does it take you?
10 days.
10 days to write that. All right. 10 days to write, because you are working full time. So in a month, how many clients could you take on?
2 if I'm quality over quantity.
Okay, that's where the problem's going to be at, because that's only $500 a month.
Right.
So we need to figure out, one, how to go down from maybe 10 days to 5 days to write a good quality resume, right?
Okay.
So if you can go down to 5 days, and you do that, that's 6 customers.
Yeah.
That's 6 customers a month that you can take on. Okay. Here's what I will also do too. You also said you do career coaching.
Yes.
So if you're writing a resume, this means that you can go in there and help them practice for the interview, the things, what to say, what not to say. Now you can even turn this into a package deal. Hey, I'm gonna write the resume for $225, or we could do a package deal to where I will help you I would do an overall general interview with you as far as in career coaching to where you could take these into any interview, and then I will give you a custom resume for that particular job, charge them $500 for your time. Say, hey, I'll coach you. I'll do some research on a company for you. I'll go in and, okay, let me know who are you interviewing, what company. I will give you the facts, the stats. And so when you go on, hey, man, I saw this bunch of company. This aligns with what I'm doing because of ABC. And I saw that one of y'all's initiative is this. And man, and it treated me because of AB. Like if you can really do some research for them and really equip them with the right information on how to go into the interview and kill it with the right resume, I'm charging $500 per person. Are you tired of feeling stuck in a job that no longer excites you? Dreaming of a career that not only challenges you, but always rewards you handsomely? Let's turn that dream into reality with Yellowtail Tech. Even if the tech world seems out of reach due to a lack of background or degree, we've got you covered. In just 6 months, Yellowtail Tech can transform you from zero to tech hero. That's right, ensuring you're not just job ready, but in demand. What's our secret? A world-class education delivered by industry certified professionals who are not just teachers, but leaders in their field. They bring real-world experience into the classroom, ensuring you learn not just the theory, but how it's applied in the tech world today. But we don't stop just there. With Yellowtail Tech, you'll earn certifications in cutting-edge technologies like AWS, making your resume stand out. Plus, our apprenticeship program gives you the hands-on experience employers are looking for, ensuring you're not just ready to enter the tech field, but excel in it. And here's the best part. Our dedicated job search coaching is designed to help you land a lucrative job fast. I want you to say goodbye to dead-end positions and hello to fulfilling, well-paid career in technology. Are you ready to make that leap? I want you to visit anthonyoneal.com/yellowtail to learn more about how Yellowtail Tech can help you achieve your career dreams. Don't wait to start building a future you're excited about. Your tech career begins right now. Visit anthonyoneal.com/yellowtail.
Okay.
And then I'm taking on part-time. The goal is I want you to get to $1,500 a month that you can put all towards your debt. Because if you can put $1,500 a month towards your debt with $53,000, right? Mm-hmm. You're going to be out of debt in about 2 years and some change. That's just $1,500.
Right on time for kids. Okay.
Right, there you go. I mean, you're 28. You want to start having kids by 30. So that's $1,500 a month. Then you and your husband is making $9K. What's y'all's bills? Are y'all living paycheck to paycheck right now?
Working on it.
Okay, cool. You all are putting money towards the debt though now, though, right? Like the minimum payments? Yes. Yeah. And so what I'm saying is, so what I'm saying is that's what I would do. I would sit down with someone. I'm not in your space, right? So I don't know what the exact worth is for a resume for career coaching. I know a lot of career coaches and resume coaches, right? But I would maybe go out and do some research and see what other people are offering and how can you make a package that is just so attractive that you're helping someone. Because what you don't want, if they're coming to you, half of the people don't have a job and they don't have a lot of money to give you. The other half of the people could be like Miss Sharon, Miss Jaleesa earlier, who was like, yo, I want a career change. So she has some money and she wants to shift careers, she can give you more money. So if I'm you, I would figure out what is the best and the quickest way to make an extra $1,500 to $2,000 a month with my side business. What do I have to offer so that way I can make an extra $2,000 a month, $500 a week, right? Or $350 a week to $1,500 a month, whatever that is, whatever you feel comfortable with. What do I need to offer in the side business? Get with your husband and say, hey, listen, what can you do on the side so you can make an extra $1,500? Because if what I just heard you say, this is good right here, Brittany, this is good. What I just heard you say, Brittany, is that we want to have kids. You said
Yeah.
this is just in time for
Yeah.
kids. So if I'm hearing you correctly, you all want to start having kids by 30, 31 years old.
30 and 32. That's
30,
when we.
32. So the longest is
Yeah.
32. So you have 4 years, right, to make this happen. And I'm gonna tell you, there's two things that I do not say wait until you're debt free on. That's love and that's kids.
Okay.
You know, I would never tell a man who tells me, man, I found the love of my life, my favor, my best thing, but I'm gonna pay off my debt first. I'll tell him he's crazy as hell.
Okay.
I'll tell him that he's crazy as hell. Second thing is kids. $50,000 is debt, but compared to a lot of other people, that's not bad. And if you and your husband really desire kids, then I would say if that's something that you all desire, go ahead. But if you all are saying, no, we want kids, but we really want to pay off this debt first, and we really, really are cool with waiting another 2.5 years, then what you and your husband need to do is sit down and come up with a vision. And this is what I need you to do. I need y'all to, goes back to what I teach, earn, evaluate, arrange the vision, right? Come up with a system, you know, when it comes to render the strategy, render the system, and then act. So what I would highly suggest is this weekend, you and your husband go on a nice date. Go put on something real nice for him. Let him just be looking at you like, oh my God, that's my baby. And tell him he need to put on something. So you can say the same thing. Oh my God, that's my baby. And then I want y'all to go to dinner. Go to somewhere that's not going to be loud. Bring a piece of paper and y'all sit down and say, okay, where are we currently? We have $53,000 in debt. We make $9,000 a month. This means that you are pocketing right around $140,000 combined income a year, which is great income. That's gross. This was great income for you all in y'all's 20s. Babe, but if we say we want to have kids by 31, 32, that gives us 4 years to work this plan. This technically means if we have $53,000 in debt, this means that we need to pay off $13,250 of this debt a year, and then that's going to be right around $1,050 a month that we need to put towards the debt. Now, I just told you, figure out how you can make an extra $1,500 to $2,000.
Right.
That's there for 4 years. But if your husband can figure out how to make an extra $1,500 to $2,000, now we're looking at an extra $3,000 to $4,000. If between you two, you all can figure out an extra $4,000 out of $53,000, right? Now we're looking at roughly about a year before you're out of debt. Now what happens, watch this. If y'all can figure that out, this is good. Now, if you're out of debt by this time next year, now y'all can take a whole nother year and just save 6 months of your income, 3 to 6 months of your income in a savings account. Now when the baby comes, you're not in debt. You have great income. As far as in salaries, you don't have to work those side jobs with a kid. You got cushion, 3 to 6 months of your income in there. Now you all can rest. You can come home from working and be a mother and get that kid consumed into this life. Your husband is not stressed about we need extra money because you all are no longer living paycheck to paycheck. And so that's, if I'm you, I'm having that conversation this weekend. I'm not pushing it off another weekend. Babe, let's go out to eat. Let's go to lunch. Let's go to dinner. Let's do whatever we got to do. Let's go somewhere we like. Let's have a real good meal. If you all drink cocktails, get you a real good cocktail. And I want y'all to sit down and render the strategy because you've already evaluated where you are. Now the next thing is arrange the vision. Babe, we want a kid by in the next 4 years. But a part of that, we want our debt paid off. Not only do we want our debt paid off, but then we would like to have some money in a savings account. So that way, when the child comes, we're not stressed about in case something happens in America or with one of our jobs, or emergency comes up. Cool, great. All right, so if this is a vision, do we want to be in a home in the next 4 years? And whatever that vision is, you all put it there. And not even just that. I'm just teaching right now. Deal with me. Deal with me, my sister. Not deal with me, Lord Jesus. Bear with me, because I just feel this in my spirit. Not even just the financial part. Where do you and your husband want y'all's marriage to be in those 4 years? You know, what's the health of it by then? How close and attached are you all by then? Because sometimes what I see in marriages, at least what I hear in marriages is, man, we were just so focused on kids that we forgot about us.
Yeah. I want to avoid that 100%.
You got to. Yeah. You got to. Yeah. So like what, a part of the vision, babe, like where should we be, you and I? Because we're going to have a kid. It is our responsibility to steward that kid, right? But when that kid get older, he or she leaving us. It is still you and I. Because I love you. You love me. And Negro, you ain't going nowhere, okay? And so we got to have a vision for our marriage. And once you all have the vision, once you arrange the vision, then you render the strategy. Okay, if this is where we want to go, what is the strategy and the system that will get us to that goal? Wait a minute and break this down some more. You all need to write it down. The 4-year plan, the 1-year plan, the quarter plan, the month plan. The month gets you to your quarter goal gets you to your year goal gets you to the 4-year goal. That's rendering a strategy. That is you working backwards. That is a strategy that we have to put in together. And then here's the thing that I've been teaching this. Now y'all got to go do it. You have to act.
Right. Yeah.
So that's what I recommend. So when it comes to your time, Brittany, I would say you're working 9 to 5. If you're working from home, you're not working 9 to 5. You may be working 9 to 11:30, nice long lunch, then 1 to 3 working hard, and then you got a little time off, husband come home, hey babe, and then you back at it. You know, for me, a part of the strategy for you needs to be, okay, how can I incorporate 5 hours a week to work on this? You need to give yourself at least an hour to 2 hours a day to work on this vision, on your side hustle. And your husband needs to be working on an hour to 2 hours as well on his side job or his side hustle. And this is what I call it. The same way we're gonna budget our money, we're gonna budget the time. So you need to honestly pull up an Outlook calendar, iCalendar on your phone, and hey, I'm working Monday, 9 to 5, 9 to 4. Babe, I'm gonna be working on my side business from 7 to 9. Or maybe I'm working from 6 to 8, and babe, it's me and you, 8:30 on, right? You all have to be clear, so that way it's super clear for you. When your husband come home, you already know, okay, he's gonna be working during this time. He already knows she's gonna be working on this time, and it's just for a season, so that we can get to the vision that we just arranged. But I think to encourage you is, I don't have to encourage you. Your vision is going to encourage you and your husband. Because when you look at that vision, there should be tears coming out of your eyes. There should be excitement coming from your heart. There should be energy just coming out of you, because that excites you. Man, I'm going to be a mama. Man, I'm going to be a mama debt free. Man, I'm going to be a mama debt free with savings in my account. And let me give you some encouragement. 48% of the people in America don't even have $1,000 in their savings account. I
knocked that off first. I wasn't playing with that once you said that in one of the episodes.
See what I'm saying? So you're already ahead of the game. 60% of the people can't even afford a $400 emergency. So the moment you put 3 to 6 months of y'all's average net income into a savings account, you're ahead of 60% of the people in America. Technically, you'll be ahead of nearly 80%, because 72% of them are living paycheck to paycheck. So now, not only are you a mother, not only are you a wife, but you're also ahead of people, and you can pass that down to your kids. So
good.
That's what I would highly, highly suggest and recommend from you, Brittany. And I mean that, man. I think if you and your husband can sit down and do that this week, you're gonna be just fine.
Okay. All right, thank you. God bless you.
Do you have a website for your on how, like, for your side business, like a website or Instagram that you feel comfortable giving out now for your side business?
Yeah, my Instagram is at Brit's Career Prep,
Okay.
BRITTS Career Prep.
Yeah.
I have a link tree, so I'll drop that in the chat.
Yeah, drop that in the chat because my team just told me there's like 6 people asking for your website to get your
Oh wow.
services.
Okay.
Yeah. And what I
Okay.
love about that is our community understands, like, hey, we can help her get her vision by her helping me get a job. That's what I
Yeah.
hear from these 6 people. Like, I need help with a resume. I need career coaching. If you can offer that, cool, great. Let me use
Mhm.
your services. And then in exchange, I'm paying you to help you get closer to your vision. That's what I'm talking about, E3 community. I love it. So, Brittany, drop your link tree inside the chat so they can get that information from you. Y'all check her out. Brittany, I'm praying for you and your husband. Thank you so much for calling in. This is it right here, you guys. Like, this is what the E3 community is all about.